whale, hither. These are the hurtful names that bullies use to mock overweight children. According to the National Center for Health Statistics 2009 to 2010, the percentage of young people who are overweight has more than tripled since 1980. Among children and teenagers 2 to 19 years old, most 17% are considered obese. Extra pounds and too big waistlines have serious consequences for children, including self-esteem, social problems, and increased risk of chronic disease. Experts say there's no single cause of childhood obesity. Genetics play a role, but too little physical activity and poor food choices are more often the mal-offenders. One encouraging study on childhood obesity, conducted in the 2010 by Ohio State University, found children are less likely to develop obesity if they do 3 simple things at home. Eat dinner with their families more than 5 times a week, get at least 10 hours of sleep per night, and watch 2 or fewer hours of television on weekdays. An Australian study examined 165 overweight children and randomly assigned them to one of the 3 programs: an exercise program, a parent-controlled diet program, or a program combining both diet and exercise. After 2 years, all children experienced weight loss, but the report noted that the greatest effects were achieved through the inclusion of parent-centered diet programs. When parents implement nutrition while their children are young, they learn how to better take care of themselves as adults. If a child isn't taught the effects of eating junk food constantly, food serving sizes and portions at an early age, then when it is time for them to leave the house, they will be living off whatever they can cook in the microwave. Children are required at least 10.5 hours of sleep per night. Researchers believe sleep-deprived children are simply too tired to bother exercising and have more hours in the day to eat than other children. Hormonal imbalances caused by a lack of bed rest can also trick kids into thinking they are hungrier than they really are. Kids ages between 10 and 12 who sleep far less than 7 hours during school nights have 1.99 centimeter wider waistlines and consistently high body mass index than those who sleep more than 10 hours, the research showed. Dr. Gamble said parents need to determine their child's natural wake-up time and subtract 11 hours from that mark for the time of lights out. Inconsistent sleep patterns in children and adolescents have also been linked to physical illness, anxiety, and depression later in life. The AAP reports that more than 25% of 8 to 16-year-olds watch at least 4 hours of television daily. Children who watch 4 or more hours of television per day are also more likely to be obese than children who watch less than 2 hours per day. A study published in the medical journal Pediatrics found that the rate of obesity rose 2% among 12 to 17-year-olds for every additional hour spent watching TV. A study by the Harvard School of Public Health revealed that the risk of being overweight is more than 4 times greater in children who watch more than 5 hours of television daily compared with those who watch 2 hours or less. Just having a television in the bedroom is associated with being overweight. Even in very young children, inactivity is not the only problem with increased television viewing. Television exposes children to food commercials for higher calorie, unhealthy foods specifically targeted to them. After this is all said and done, all that needs to change is how much control parents enforce on their children. Nobody wants their child to suffer from something that could be avoided.